that existed for around about 1800 years as a civilization. Not much is known about what really happened there apart from basic agricultural and some of the worshipping techniques, and no one really knows how it ceased to exist. But think about it, this civilization in this town lasted here for nearly as long as the period between Jesus Christ's birth and today. Makes you think. What we have behind and around me is humanity's second oldest known urban civilization. And while there are a couple of buildings known that are older, and I'm thinking the temples of Malta, only the towns in Mesopotamia, in the Tigris-Euphrates Valley in Iraq, are older. This urban civilization is 5,000 years old. That's older than the pyramids. And one of the great pleasures of it being relatively unknown is that we can wander around here relatively free of other tourists and allow the mind to wander and ask, really, what would it have been like 5,000 years ago? I'm going to leave you with that thought and continue my wandering. I'm walking through here in a very windy Paracas desert where there's not much around, and there really isn't much around. But this area was the heart of the Paracas culture that went from 700 BC to 400 AD. It predated the Incas by 1,000 years. Unfortunately, there's not much to see here. A couple of old overturned stones, which are the remnants of an old necropolis. But all the interesting things from that necropolis were taken to the Larco Museum in Lima. So I suppose now is a good time to take you to the Larco Museum in Lima to learn about the Paracas culture that used to be here more than 2,000 years ago.
Many of us have heard of the Inca civilization in South America, but far from being the earliest civilization, it was one of the last, before the